This week we try a brand new recipe for the bloom technique. Will it work? Let's find out together. Hello my friends, welcome back to another video. So last week I revealed a new recipe to create the most amazing cells and lacing, and it included glue and water. I don't know if you saw that video last week, but what I was able to do through testing was cut way back on the American Floetrol and use glue and water as part of the pouring medium, and it just worked beautifully. Some of the paints I had mixed only with water, and combined, it just did a really beautiful job. So what I'm going to do today is something similar, but I had a lot of questions regarding the bloom technique and if this recipe could be used for doing that. And what I'm going to do is attempt it, and you're going to be the judge. We're all going to be the judge because I've never done this before. So for my acrylic paints, now if it's a regular color, not a metallic color, the paint is only thinned down with water, and I'll show you the consistency in a minute. So I have a very light rose, I have a deep magenta, I have a dioxazine purple, and then I have the white paint for the base. Now, the white paint is just water also, and I'm going to show you the consistency. Because we're trying to do the bloom technique, I left these paints on the thicker side. So I put some paint in a cup, added water until I got to this consistency. Flows off the stick and leaves a thicker looking mound and disappears. Okay, so that's what the consistency is like for all the paints today. For the next colors I'm about to show you, these colors were mixed as follows. I made a pouring medium, 50% glue, 50% water. The glue that I used was Elmer's Glue All. I put that into a cup by itself, mixed the two together, the glue and the water together, and then I took individual cups. I put 2 ounces of paint into the cup. I put 2 ounces of American Floetrol into the cup. And then I put in 6 ounces of my glue and water mixture. Okay? That was per each color. Now I'm making larger amounts. So you'll just have to cut it down. Like if you want to make smaller portions, use a teaspoon of paint, a teaspoon of the American Floetrol, and then like 3 teaspoons of the pouring medium. The glue and water pouring medium. I'll put this all in the description for you. Again, these are my measurements to make larger amounts of each color. Now, even though they're not in the bottle, you know, this is only 2 ounces worth of paint. I have it stored in bigger containers. So again, you'll just have to do the math. If you want to make less of each color, you may not need that much of each color. I do videos, so I make a lot of it ahead of time. But anyway, I'll put the recipe down there for you. So again, these are with my glue, water, and Floetrol. And again, I use a lot less Floetrol with this recipe, so that's saving me some money. Those colors are the shimmery colors. And for today, I'm actually using pigments. Yes, you heard right. I'm using pigments. So for the pigments, here's what I did. I used, for example, this pink, 2 ounces of a light pink acrylic paint, and then I added the primary element to that paint to turn it into a sparkle pink. So again, I know this may be confusing, but I'm going to thoroughly type it out down in the description. I have a few lighter pinks in the primary elements and this beautiful Milky Way white. The last part of this is a cell activator I made. So for the cell activator, it is made exactly the same way as these colors here, okay? Same exact way. It has the little bit of American Floetrol, glue, and water mixture in it. But we're going to be swiping this one color, which is a gold, over the top of these colors, which I'm hoping is going to react just like the bloom. So I'm going to get set up, but before I start that, I want to talk to you about canvas prices. Canvas prices are outrageous, if you ask me. Unless you can hit Michael's at the right time when they have their buy one, get two free canvas sale, they're very expensive. And even the buy one, get two free sale in my state, now these prices are my state. I'm not sure what your prices are in your state. I suggest you go look to see what they are. But anyway, the prices in my state, what I found recently, these prices break down to be even cheaper than Michael's buy one, get two free sale. And Michael's doesn't do that sale often. Usually it's a buy one, get one free. So I think it's maybe once or twice a year that they have the buy one, get two free. But anyway, I don't know what happened recently at Hobby Lobby, but they have changed all their prices on their canvases. And I cannot believe how cheap the level 3, the really good canvases are there now. I was shocked. I'm going to show you some pictures that I took from the store. And just check out the prices on these for the level 3s. It's pretty incredible. And I did do a little cross-reference on Michael's, which I'll talk to you about as I show you these pictures. But yeah, check this out. So again, unless Michael's is having that buy one, get two free sale, which they hardly ever do, you can see the prices are nowhere near what Hobby Lobby is offering these days. Also, if it's a buy one, get one free sale at Michael, which they're not doing right now, it's a 40% off sale. Buy one, get one free. Hobby Lobby is still cheaper. Just make sure you do your research. I was really shocked at how much they had come down on their canvases. An 18 by 24 is $12.99 versus $39.99 at Michael's. A 36 by 36 is $30 at Hobby Lobby. $74.99 at Michael's. A 24 by 36 at Hobby Lobby is $21.99. Michael's $59.99. So I think you see the pattern here. I would definitely check out Hobby Lobby first, even if Michael's is having that buy one, get two free sale or the buy one, get one free sale. They have sizes at Hobby Lobby that Michael's doesn't carry, like these unique 16 by 16 and 22 by 28 canvases, and also my favorite, the different shapes, like the round, the triangle, the octagon, and hearts, and, oh, my new favorites, the arch. I am not sponsored by Hobby Lobby. I just wanted to pass along this money-saving tip. Okay, so I'm all ready to go. Can we do the bloom technique with this new recipe? Let's find out. So here's my white paint. I'm going to put a nice coat of paint on here, or a nice pillow, I should say. Nice size pillow. There we go. And then I'm simply just going to put the colors on the puddle of paint. No particular order. Again, there are no house paints being used today. So let's fill in this area right here. Just like this. I'm going to put in a little bit of the purple. Not too much. I don't want it to be too dark. Some of the pretty Milky Way, which is a beautiful sparkle. Maybe we'll outline this. Some of the pink, some of this lighter pink. And this is the last one. This is another pigment. Okay. So now the cell activator. Again, American Floetrol, the glue and water mixture, and the paint. So we'll go ahead and put some on the back of the palette knife. Just like that. Then we're going to spread it out. Just want a nice thin coat of it on the back. Okay, just like so. And let's see. Look at that. All right, we're going to give it a minute to develop. And wait till you see when I stretch this baby out. The beautiful shimmering. Give it a nice stretch. Nice and slow. It definitely works. Okay, now I'm just going to give it a spin. There's a chance that I may add more color to this, but let me give it a spin. I don't want to lose that pretty part. See how I stopped it and now I'm kind of just stretching it back? Because I do want to save this area over here. It is so pretty. So let's try to manipulate it here. The one thing I didn't do was pull out some color here so that I could have a wet canvas. When it's dry like this, the paint can roll over on itself and ruin the design. So I'm just going to go ahead and add a little bit of paint to those edges, just to help it with the tilting. This is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, so let's go this way first. And then we can spin a little bit to help it. See that? Now we'll come back this way and tilt it so that the weight of the paint starts moving in the direction that you want to spin it off, like this, and then quickly drop it down and give it a little spin. Okay, just be careful that you don't lose your favorite spots. This is beautiful. This recipe is working great. Absolutely great. I'm so happy with it. So you see what I'm doing here? I'm just getting rid of that little edge. And really opening up that lacing and cells. There we go. Gorgeous. I'm so happy with this recipe. And listen, I may have gotten it a little backwards when I'm telling you the ratios. Just look in the description. I'll have it all written out like I did last week. But check this out. I don't think there's any doubt about it that you can do the bloom technique with this recipe. And also, check back next week. I'm kind of behind in my videos, so like I'm literally doing this the day before I release it. So I'm trying to get caught up. Next week, I'm hoping to be caught up to where I could show you the dried finish result in the video. But check back next week and I will show you the dried finish result of this painting. But take a moment to appreciate the sparkle, please. And I even think you know how pretty this is going to be once I resin it. So make sure you're subscribed so that you can come back and see next week just how gorgeous it is. Look at that. I mean, come on. Wow, look at that. Simply amazing. It really is absolutely amazing. Okay, so let me show you how that last painting turned out. So here is last week's painting. Look at this thing. So I have you outside. It's nice and bright out here today. But as you can see, it dried beautifully. No cracking. It's all resined. And the shimmer in this thing is just astounding. Look at that. So I have a feeling this recipe will work for a lot of different techniques. As you saw today with the bloom technique, it worked great. It's the next day. Painting's drying fine. I will show you it next week, Sunday, 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you're subscribed so you can get a notification when the video releases. And also, Christmas is fast approaching. So I want to let you know that I'm going to do a special series for a few weeks showing you how to create some handmade gifts that will not only awe your recipient, whoever you give it to, but also save you some money over the holidays. People love handmade items, and these ones, you know, they'll be something that you can easily do that won't take you a long time to create, and I think people will love them, so make sure you tune in for that. So that is our video for this week, my friends. Let me know what you think in the comments. Did this recipe work for the bloom or what? I'm going to say yes. This painting is beautiful. I really wish you could just see. I mean, the copper's lighting up, but it is just unbelievable. Look at that shimmer. This is KS Liquid Art Ultra UV Resin, by the way, and I have a discount for this brand in the description along with all the information from today's video. I love you all. Thank you so very much for joining me, and until the next time, happy pouring.